What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about what's really behind a narcissist's grandiose attitude. I look closely at a person and how they see themselves. And you got to think about someone who looks in the mirror and see themselves bigger than who they are. You got to look a little deeper into the personality. And the thing is, it has nothing to do with confidence. Like, let's not confuse it with that. Confidence is a good thing to have for yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You know, it's good to have a good self esteem to know that, you could do it, you can make it, you can accomplish your dreams. But when it comes to a delusional self confidence, that's when a person starts thinking of themselves, way too bigger than what they are. And we can't give people a pass who, sees themselves as more than you, because it's like they're telling you that I'm better than you. And we all have a choice at what we want to be in life. Like we have the choice. It's up to us to choose what direction we want our lives to go in. God gave us free will. And so everybody have the same opportunity. So it's about choice. And people who look at themselves like, I'm better than you because I choose to do this. That's delusional. That's a delusional way to think of yourself. To look at yourself as a god. Like me personally, I don't see man as being God. There's only one God that we live up under. One God. The higher power, the highest power is the one we serve. There's no God. Narcissists will pretend like, oh, when I'm speaking as I'm a God because, God is in me. God is not in you because you're evil. You hurt people. You have evil intentions. So God is not in you. You want to put that off on people who don't know any better about you. But you can't fool everybody. So one thing I don't buy is the I'm a God because God is in me thing. I don't buy that from people. Just say that you have a good relationship with the Lord. If you even feel like you should share that with people, because your relationship with God is really nobody's business. It's between you and the Lord. Treat people right, have good intentions. We're not perfect. Of course, we're not perfect. We're going to do things that's, not of God. But it's about your intentions. When you know better, you do better. When you didn't know any better, of course, you're going to do things that wasn't good for yourself or how you treated other people. But when you know better, it's about doing the right thing. You have a choice, just like you have a choice of who you are, who you choose to be. Some people are living out their purpose. Some people have a gift. Some people, you hear a lot of people say they're chosen ones. Um, you know, some people, they just choose to pursue a career in acting or whatever. But that doesn't make you bigger and better than somebody else because they didn't choose that path in life. Narcissists have this grandiose attitude of looking in the mirror and thinking that they're a king or a queen or they're a god. And they really believe that they should be praised. You are not worthy of praise. We praise no one but God. No one should go before him. So I'm just wondering why some people give social media influencers, the ones with the big numbers, celebrities, or anybody that you may know, a famous social media person, you know, Facebook famous type people, why you give them a pass to come off as someone who deserve praise, or if not praise, oh, they deserve to be looked at this way. It's acceptable. Like, well, I'm a celebrity or I'm Facebook famous, and the way that I act, it just comes with the territory. No, I don't give people a pass that act that way. We should all remain humble no matter where God put us in our life. Remain humble. Don't get this attitude where you're bigger than yourself and you looking down at people, because that's how I'm going to see you. I'm not big on the whole fan thing. I may admire someone's talents, but I'm not going to put myself out there to give them a pass for their behavior when they start to act like, you should throw flowers at them at their every presence. No, I'm not doing all that. Like, I'm just not going to do all that. I have met famous people. I have met some of the most humble famous people. I've met people that I don't even feel like I gotta speak on it. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we're all the same. We're all just people. We're just man living on this earth, hopefully trying to get to the kingdom of heaven someday. And hopefully, I hope we all get there, you know. And God, He acknowledged us as well done, job well done. The time that we were here on earth, like, I don't see nobody as being bigger than me. I see us all as being equal. We're just going in different directions. We have a choice to do what we want to do that makes us happy. Some people, they're again serving your purpose because you feel as though, and that God has set you out to do this, to walk this journey. Like myself, I work, of course, I got a livelihood, I got bills to pay. But this is something that I feel like I'll be doing forever. I feel like it's my purpose. I feel like it's something I'm on assignment for. So there's no comparison. Everybody on here have their own job to do when it comes to this. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I don't care about other people's numbers. I stopped looking at it that way because this is probably where I'm supposed to be. And know why I stopped looking at it that way and why it was a lesson to myself is because favor is not fair. And I'm not a jealous person. So I'm like, well, wait a minute. I can't keep questioning my own ability to do better, and have a really, really good, channel on YouTube. Like, what's really good, to be honest with you? Like, who measures that? Who, like, how can it be measured? You can't measure what your purpose is through numbers. You just can't. And not to get too much off the subject, but I look at my life outside of what I do on YouTube, on this channel alone. And where God has brought me from, it's like He moved me way from the back to the front. And he set that table in front of my enemies. He prepared that table in front of my enemies. And they question it, and they have things to say. They're negative, they're vengeful, they're angry, they're mean, they're abusive. Because God did something for me that I didn't even expect to happen, especially in that timely manner. So I said all that to say, like, I don't look at myself as being better than those who are still in that same position where I was. It happened so fast, I wasn't expecting it to happen. And I am most grateful for it. And at the same time, I remain humble. It's all about remaining humble. That's something narcissists lack. They don't know how to stay humble because they have this grandiose attitude. They feel like that people, should praise them at all times, keep them at the center of attention, constantly point out what's good about them. And they do regular things. It's funny how you can just, expect to be praised because you woke up this morning and put on some fresh pair of socks or something. Like, you're constantly spending money on things to keep up with the appearance of looking fresh and clean. And it's like the person who has the same clothes they've had for a long time and keeps them fresh and clean and wears them a lot is no different from you who's always buying something new. So nobody is better than nobody. Narcissists sees themselves as someone who have to compete, and that comes from jealousy. It has to. Like, they can't just be regular down to earth folks. They got to compete and be on the same level, try to get up there with someone who's way at the top in their mind on a celebrity status, or they got to go above them. They could never say, well, I'm not there yet, and I don't really care if I don't get there, because that's not what I want in life. I choose to be here, and I'm happy with that, and I'm humble with, where God has placed me at for now. Like the way God is working in your life, you should just be satisfied with that and trust the process, especially if you have prayed to be somewhere else in life and you just haven't got there yet. Like, you got to trust the process if you truly have that faith in God. That's why the whole I am a God thing is fake. They don't even have a relationship with God. I'm talking about narcissists. They don't have no relationship with God. They're jealous of God. They want to be God. They want to be bigger than who they are. That's why they have that grandiose attitude. But the whole reason behind it is insecurity. Because a person who's secure with themselves, they don't have to look so far ahead in comparison to other people. If you got that true, strong relationship with God and you trust and believe and have faith in Him, that, okay, Lord, I'm doing what, I'm doing the best I can, doing good by people, doing good in life. I don't have intentions on hurting others. So I trust that you're going to bless me with the desires of my heart. Like, it all works together and it's going to happen in due time. But narcissists, they like to pile things on because it come from a place of jealousy. Stuff that's not even a part of their personality. Like, it just seems so fake because it is. Alongside the grandiose personality, you know. But it all has to do with a low self-esteem. And that's why they reach so high to get to places that they're not even meant to be. It doesn't even fit them. But thank y'all for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.